them 8 years later or 10 years later. And they have their little niche. I think they always add to a show, but they're never going to draw the house.
And a nice flow for the entire event.
What's that?
I guess it's a nice balance and a nice flow for the entire event.
Yeah.
How we book our super tickets. It's almost like the WWE will book their Hall of Fame, or when Mattel does their action figure lines. The way they decide to put the talent in there is the same formula we're using for our super ticket. You got your headliners, you have your female, you have your manager, you might have your broadcaster, occasional referee, and you have your real old school legends, and you'll have two guys who've been released 4 or 5 years ago. Your attitude type of people, and you just have to keep that formula going. You can't please everybody all the time, but it just seems like we've been, when it comes to super ticket, we've been doing something right up until the last, say, year and a half or so, and then we've really noticed a drop off.
Mm-hmm. Now, Kevin, am I taking this over a little bit? I don't want to.
Well, I could give you 5 more.
Go ahead.
We'll give you 5 more minutes because I have a couple questions I want to ask Terrence before.
No, you're done. I'm done. Go ahead. Actually, I do have to get back to work. So can I just plug what I got to plug? And
go ahead,
thank
man.
you for having me on.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're doing a private signing. KNS Promotions is doing a private signing with the Hardy Boys and Kurt Angle, SummerSlam weekend. So if anybody is interested in getting their new pop figure signed or anything signed by them, they want to send it in to me, please email me at wrestlefest05@hotmail.com, and they can let me know what they're interested in sending in to get by Angle and the Hardy Boys. And then also, the only guest we have announced is for the big event right now. We have Jules Strongbow coming in, who is one of those rare guests that has only been brought out once before by me. And so we have him coming out. We're going to be at Legends 2 in October, which we'll be bringing people out to that. I also helped Terrence bring out book some guys for his super ticket. So, and that's about it right now. So
cool.
I want to thank you, Kevin, for having me on. And Terrence, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll speak to you later in the week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, Ken. All right. So, Terrence, just me and you. One of the questions that I wanted to ask you is, something I brought up last week, and it was brought up to you, and your rebuttal was that the information that I shared was incorrect. So, I just wanted to ask you to clarify the whole Harley race situation. And the reason why I ask this is because I was aware, I don't want to say 3 weeks prior, I might have misspoken when I said 3 weeks. I want to say it was between 10 and 12 days prior to Legends of the Ring that the chances of Harley Race attending the convention were slim to none because of his health. And, I was made this aware by another promoter, and I was also messaged by 3 different fans that they heard as well. So I don't know if it was something that was on social media or somebody's Twitter or something like that. But, you mentioned that you found out a couple days before, and I'm trying to figure out, how does that, how did people on social media know?
Ken is the one who put everything together on that one. Ken booked Harley for the event. Mm-hmm. And he called me, it was either late Tuesday night or Wednesday afternoon, to tell me he just was told by Harley's assistant that he was in the hospital and getting some sort of IV treatment, and he wouldn't be able to travel. Mm-hmm. But I didn't. And we had went. This is already Tuesday and the Wednesday. We were on our way out, getting all ready for the show. So we were just going to announce it either Friday night or Saturday morning when the fans got there. We tried to get a replacement, but with 2 or 3 days out, sometimes it's just impossible.
No, I understand completely.
Until Tuesday night or Wednesday.
Okay, so I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, but obviously if if that situation's out.
I mean, sometimes you hear people hear stuff, and a lot of times you know how this business is. It's not all 100% the truth.
Oh no, trust me, I'm the last person that believes anything that's written on the internet regarding rumors and things like that with wrestling, unless I hear directly from the people involved. But it was just weird that another promoter told me.
We took a bath. We took a bath on 2 of the airfares for that as well.
Right. Well, I would imagine because that far in advance, obviously that airfare was booked way in advance. So
yeah, it was booked. Let's see, probably a week or 2 after he was confirmed. We had the airfare booked.
Right. So, all right. Well, I look at it like this. A lot of the topics were brought up. Obviously the talent situation is always going to be a challenge because of the fact that there's just not much to go around.
Pricing and availability for the date.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list right now of 30 different people used, and all like in different categories. You got your super ticket headliners and your mid card people and people. I looked through my past lineup, so. This one has a new figure out. The encyclopedia is out. This one hasn't been out in 4 or 5 years. This one's getting up to an age. The same thing Ken spoke about.
Yeah, well, I mean that should be everybody's goal should be to try to bring out that obscure talent, someone that hasn't been around in a couple of years. If obviously a perfect situation would be not around at all ever, but it's easier said than done. So. You got these knuckleheads on the internet who, think they know how to do it better, and with all their stupidity of suggestions, they don't understand the process that goes on with booking people. It's just not making a phone call, saying, "Hey, do you want to come in?" Yes. Oh, that's great. Announce it, and boom, it's done. There's 1,000 steps before. The announcement even happens, and then once that announcement happens, there's 100 steps after that. So, some of these people just need to just shut up, enjoy the show as a fan, stop trying to be an armchair quarterback, or we like to call it the armchair promoter in the wrestling industry, and just enjoy the damn show.
And a lot of them are just whiny.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
A lot of them are just whiny on there, and it's like entitlement. A lot of like the celebrity seekers, airport stalkers.
Mm-hmm.
This one didn't sign for me. That one didn't sign for me. Well, it's because they see you at every single airport in the Northeast. There's actually people, autographers for WWE, that'll do the entire loop. They'll get them at the hotel. They'll get them at the airport. They'll try and get them at the arena. They'll go inside the gym and get them at the gym. They'll go to the Starbucks and get them in the Starbucks.
Yep.
Privacy
is not. Invasion of privacy doesn't exist in their vocabulary. So we definitely know that. We had a show dedicated. We had a show dedicated on airport stalkers.
Yeah, you got to tell me what episode it is. I'd love to listen to that.
Definitely we will. We called out a couple, and we try to mix it up. This year with WrestleMania coming into New York City, I might. I might fly them in a day early just to screw with them,
You could fly them in at 3 different airports. I don't know how these people come up with these flight information. We've had people there waiting on Bill Eadie, and Bill Eadie turned them down. How do you feel these guys feel getting turned down by a Bill Eadie in the airport?
Well. For what I was told by what some people do is they find out if they say the convention like WrestleCon's Friday and Saturday, so they just assume everybody's flying in on Thursday, and they actually call up the airport and they check all the flights that are coming in from their hometown and make believe that they're that person and say, "Hey, I forgot my flight information. What flight number am I on?" And the airport gives out that information.
Now, they usually don't give that out. I'm very surprised they're doing that.
Well, it's really easy, though. I mean, you can just Google these people, get their date of birth. You can get their, enough that an airport might say, all right, that's enough confirmation for identity. I mean, outside of knowing their social security number, I mean, they pretty much probably know everything about them.
Yeah. with the magic of the internet nowadays and Wikipedia.
It's sick, but Terrence, I do appreciate you coming on, and I hope that this means that you'll come on other future shows when other things come up.
Almost definitely.
Whatever topic you might,
can,
if you might want to roast somebody.
Contribute to.
Definitely, I appreciate it.
I'm hoping those days are over, but always,
I say that every week, but
someone.
something always comes up in this industry that makes you scratch your head and say why.
Yep.
All right, Terrence, I appreciate you giving us a call, and we'll definitely talk to you soon.
All right, take care, buddy.
All right, take care.
Bye.
All right, that was Terrence Brennan of Legends of the Ring, and also Ken of k-amp-swrestlefest. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be joined by Joe Risello of JR's Collectibles and find out his newest vendor guest for Boardwalk Beatdown.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in the world-famous Englishtown Flea Market. Blue Building, booths 46 through 48. Check them out for all your wrestling memorabilia needs. They have figures, lucha masks, t-shirts, retro collectibles, DVDs, cards, and so much more. You can also pick up tickets to local indie wrestling promotions. That's right, you heard it here on the Damage 365 Radio Network. The Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in the world-famous Englishtown Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 46, 47, and 48. Check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc. for more information.
This is Eddie Edwards, one half of the Wolves, and you are listening to Damage 365 Radio, where the hunt is on.
Do you laugh so hard to other podcasts you're a danger on the road?
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Do you drive your friends crazy going on and on about said podcast?
You're an idiot.
Do you have trouble falling asleep at night?
For 6 months, I couldn't sleep.
If you've answered yes to one or all three of these questions, have no fear.
Here, at After the Credits, we have patented a formula of quasi-cogent opinion seasoned with shameless in-bickering to provide you with an experience that is both AAA safe and moderately amusing.
So join the dueling duo of Robert Kajowski and Norton every week for the latest in trailer and movie reviews, as well as the occasional TV talk. Because at After the Credits on Damage 365 Radio, we believe in four things.
Water's wet, the sky's blue, women have secrets.
And that listening to our show will guarantee that your insurance premiums will plummet.
Neither Robert nor Norton can legally ensure a smooth experience on the road. Some drivers are chess monsters. Additionally, neither After the Credits nor Damage 365 Radio can legally guarantee any insurance premiums will go down. After the Credits, however, can be heard on the iHeartRadio app available through Google Play and iTunes.
This is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius full of glory and renown. You are listening to Damage 365 Radio.
Esposito's Pizza and Pasta. Check us out on one of our fine locations, 930 Route 34 in Matawan, New Jersey, or 233 East Main Street in Manasquan, New Jersey. From pizza and salads to pasta and buffalo wings, we have something to suit every member of your family. Whether you're seeking to take out, delivery, or just want to dine in, let us do the dishes. We would be more than happy to take care of your next meal. Our courteous and friendly restaurant staff is here to meet and exceed all your expectations. We promise an enjoyable experience each and every time we serve you. Try our award-winning sesame seed crust pizza, the recent winner of first place in the Las Vegas Pizza